about to get into it live. Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask BlueJae, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Day. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it. Are you a model, makeup artist, or photographer interested in breaking into the creative industry and in need of some assistance? Be sure to check out Fresh Start Academy, where they equip their talent-based community with experience, allowing an efficient transition to higher opportunities while positively influencing the world on universal topics. The beginning is you. Check out the professionals at Fresh Start Academy today. Follow Fresh Start Academy on Facebook and on Instagram at Fresh Start Talent Academy, or you can shoot them an email at freshstarttalentacademy@gmail.com. Hey!
What down?
I know you hear this in the background.
Yeah, that's why I'm bobbing my head. Yeah, let's get it.
Welcome to the Blueprint Live, y'all. It's lit tonight. We got Daws Lotto in the house.
What's good, sis?
Y'all, this is Outer Space by Chise, available on all platforms, and they are our Spotlight Artist of the Week.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Chise.
Love. Shout out to Classic Cognac. What down, bro?
Right. We gotta let this ride.
All right. I love sis.
He said she more than just tonight. Okay.
You hear the boy?
Hey, y'all be saying some wild stuff though, but I be with it. I'm like, you know what? I totally understand.
You funny.
We just gonna vibe out for a minute. If you are hopping on this live, share this live. We could all be worse off, get a purse toss. Been winning since the beginning, still ain't cursed off. So ain't it on my business? When I'm finished, I'll be your boss. This that the weapons in this for a minute, we're tripping, we tripping hot sauce. Designer flow these knock off. So authentic when we pop off this illusion, get into just picking up right when they dropped off.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate that shit, man. Some of your bars, they still, you know. That's what we do. And this is don't love Mike.
Yes, sir.
That's it. That's it right there.
That was love. That was love. Thank you.
Absolutely. Look, you know what? When y'all put out music, I immediately add it to my playlist. Sometimes if I'm not even able to listen to it at that moment.
I love that's dope as hell.
Because you know it's gonna be a good song, period.
Appreciate you.
No problem. So look, for those of you that are not familiar with Daws Lotto, you want to be Jason tonight or Daws Lotto? Which one?
Yeah, I could be whatever you want, Michi. Okay. I got you.
Daws Lotto, period. They need to know. They need to know. So I got the information. Y'all make sure that y'all go and follow him. If y'all like the song, make sure that you download it.
Dead ass, please.
But Daws, let my viewers know a little bit about you.
Well, like Michi said, my name is Daws Lotto. I'm one half of the group Chise Up. With Cognac Classic is the other member. And I got this shit called Petty Fridays. I don't know if y'all are up on that, but that's my little hashtag. I trademark. You know what I'm saying? Just some petty shit, funny shit. I'm just a lovable guy that likes to rap. That's it.
Absolutely. No, it's lit. First off, I feel like everything that y'all touch is good. So that's it. That's it.
Thank you. Oh, let me also point out. I know you see in the background. I got a podcast with my best friend Crystal Marshall. It's called Real Talking Jeans. We just talk about everything relationship. We also got a group on Facebook, same name, Real Talking Jeans, and we got an Instagram page, Real Talking Jeans. Y'all come join the group. Come holler, it's fun. Michi in it. Y'all, she'll let y'all know it's got.
You know what? It's so funny thing. You know, you gotta some of the what would you do's. You know what I'm saying? Like there was one that I actually saw on there. I'm like, I got to share it. So I let them know that they could find more content on y'all page. But it was so good. I was
that's dope. That's dope. Which one was it? Do you remember?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm gonna go back to the show's date and I'm gonna send it to you.
I bet. Look.
Who's in the comments? Hey, what's up, Orchestration Radio?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Happy Thursday.
Happy Friday. Real talk.
That's okay, though. That's all right. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on all platforms. And, you can search us by at the BP Media Co. Okay. Yep. Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Okay. And if you are interested in advertising, shoot me a message. Okay. The links are right on all of our pages, or you can visit the bpmediaco.com. So let's get it.
Dope.
Before we go any further, I have to shout out my sponsors and, give you all an update of what they've got going on this week. So it's lit. Tax Strategy.
It is tax season.
It's tax season. And you know what? A lot of people, Daws, they've been saying that they're going to, wait and do it past the time that, the deadline.
Why?
I don't understand. I'm like, is it crack?
Right.
I'm like, what is it that's making y'all feel like that this is okay? Okay.
Yeah. Why wait? What's the waiting for?
I don't get it. But our sponsor Tax Strategy is taking care of everyone. If you are in the United States, they are taking virtual appointments. So you don't even have to be in Illinois. You can be anywhere and get your taxes filed. Yes. And it's all online. With COVID and everything, we got to be safe. So it ain't no in-person appointment. Send it electronically.
Real talk.
Everyone, they got to jump into the new age because they be on some old school stuff.
Taking their shit straight to the tax man, right?
I'm like, do you know that you didn't even have to leave your house?
At all. Electronic, man. Just send that shit. Yes, email.
Yeah. So shout out to Tax Strategy. Fire Infusions. Make sure that you all are following them. They are coming back with some heat, y'all. Everything is in the works. So they said make sure that you follow and subscribe so you can be the first to hear about their deals.
Mm-hmm.
Ask BlueJae.
Ask BlueJae.
Ask BlueJae. So you can use promo code MzMetchi10 for 10% off at the Ask BlueJae for their Black Excellence collection. I got the cup. Look at this.
Nice. I think I'm finna get some. See, MzMetchi10. Yeah, MzMetchi10. I'm on it.
Yeah, 10% off. That's what we're doing right now. And
that's a nice cup. I like that.
I love it. And we got to shout out Black Dollar Days. Okay. The next initiative is launching on the 16th of this month. So make sure that you go and register your business and learn how you can be a part of the change that we all want to see. Okay.
Yes, Lord.
Our topic of the night is victim shaming.
Okay.
I felt like, Daws, since you were on the show, that it was going to be the most we could talk about it and, get a male perspective.
Okay. Okay, got you.
I'm looking forward to that topic tonight. I'm looking forward to it. So, our business of the week, T-Von merch. Okay. If you all missed the MzMetchi one-on-one where I sat down with Travandier, she talked to me about how she started her business, and just kind of like the ups and downs and the things that go along with it. And it was really an in-depth conversation. And I wanted to feature her this week. She is from the from Texas, so we are expanding our reach, you all, and we are reaching out to other people in other states. So we want to honor her today. You are our business of the week, girl. Congratulations.
Nice.
I think we could do a little dance break before we hop into the hate it or love it.
Okay.
Let me see what we gonna do. We had the artist McKeeb on the show last week, so let's get into the vibe with me. I love this song. It's so smooth.
It sounds like, man, some good shit. Yes,
I love watching your eyes. I still get warm in my stomach, feeling the calm in your eyes. I like the light in your spirit. I think you got it.
What you gonna put in your cup?
I put some what's it called? Epsilon or whatever, tequila. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
That don't even look safe.
They got like skeletons on it and shit.
Oh my! I didn't know that they were skeletons. I thought it was. You gonna be towed down.
This shit's so smooth too. It's smooth. It's super smooth.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I've got some Cooper's Hawk Night Jar.
Ooh, that's
in
good.
my pimp cup.
In your best. in your Snoop Dogg cup for real, G.
Pinkies out.
Don't make me spill my yak, nigga.
No, y'all gonna make me spill my drink up in here. Hold on, let me get in the comments. What this? She said, that's my drink. Yes. Wait, Talina, you gotta confirm. Is the tequila with the skeletons your drink or the night jar by Cooper's Hawk? I need to know.
Right, we need to know.
Okay. Y'all go and check out The Artist Makiba
nice.
on all platforms. That's Vibe With Me. Her new EP is out. So y'all make sure that y'all go and show us a love.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, she said the skeletons.
Oh, all right, Talina, you know that shit? Yeah.
Okay, so look, this is what you all both have to do for me.
All right.
We're going to have a gathering. You all are going to make me cocktails with the tequila that has skeletons on it.
Okay.
And I will come back and give my review on that. Tequila is hard.
And most tequila is hard. I don't like that. This shit is super smooth. I swear. And you don't have no hangover, man. That's the only thing I love about it. I'm like, damn, this shit. I'm like, what? Who the fuck made this? Anyway.
Right. So it's not like the Cuervo.
No, hell no. No.
Or Patron. What about Patron?
Oh, no. Patron burned my throat. I don't like that at all.
She said it's all good and smooth.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
See, I'm bad because I drink like Hennessy and stuff and Remy.
Okay. I mean, I drink Remy. I don't drink Hen that much, but I did have something like 2 weeks ago. But
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't stay away from the Henny. It's gonna always find you.
Yeah. I mean, we're from SIU. We drink anything.
Hey, can I ask you a personal question? Speaking of that, did you ever have Burnett's before, or like were we really, really poor in college?
See, we didn't have that poor drink, but we had Crystal Palace. That was our poor drink.
We had Crystal Palace too.
Yeah. Okay.
So I felt like maybe that's like a step up from Burnett's because it was, I drank it one night. I felt like they in the same family. They like first cousins. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We have to put together what we had in college. Okay?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So, okay, we talking, y'all, for those that don't know, we went to SIU in Carbondale.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the best experiences I've had in my life.
I swear it was, wasn't it? That shit, it was like, it was like Fantasy Island, man. I hated coming home. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, I have to be here and follow your rules. How dare you?
Do you know what I do down in Carbondale, mama? Get out of here.
Right. Do you know how free I am? Like my freedom is everything to me, and I feel captivated being here with you.
Right. The first time I think we went to a club and came home at like 4 a.m. Was when I realized, it's time to go back down to school, man. I ain't got time.
Stay there permanently.
Oh yeah, stay there permanently. Like I said, it's time.
Right. Like I'm coming to see y'all once a quarter.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
We start staying the summer session and that, all type of stuff. Like, we ain't even going back home. Don't even worry about it.
Child, too much. But getting into the hate it and love it tonight. So a lot of people, and Daws just told me that he's also into this show. And then let me just let y'all know, we're gonna talk about it until it concludes. Okay, Married at First Sight, #MAFS maths. Okay.
Maths is cold. I love it.
It's been getting intense.
That it has been.
The with the Paige and Chris situation. How do you feel? I want to get your take on it at first because he's getting on my nerves. Oh,
he has. I think after episode 5, he got on my last nerve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the fact that he keep doing this emotional roller coaster with her, man. Like, he like stringing her along.
Yeah.
His real intentions is how he actually acts. And then he'll be like, I don't want to fall in love with you. Shut up. Like, I want to slap the taste out this dude's mouth, man.
Yeah.
He's just the worst.
It's the mind games, like somebody don't have to put their hands on you to be kind of have some abusive behavior.
To be abusive, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the part that bothers me. It's just like she, I felt like on the last episode, she understood her worth. I was not expecting to see her in a preview.
Right.
On the next episode, even entertaining the conversation. Like, some people don't deserve access to you after they've done so much. At
all. Nate Graham just said, yo, what's up, Nate? No, for real. Up? Yeah, they like, you've played with her with every intention of playing with her. You know what I'm saying? Because when she first came out, Chris said, damn, like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't attracted to her at all. So check out then, bro. Like, let her know that then. Don't sleep with her that night and then sleep with her again. Like, she like, man, I'm like, dog.
He slept with her consistently, though. That was the bad part.
Consistently. What she say? Only like 2 nights they didn't do something? I'm like, oh, It's only been like 13 nights. And they like, what the heck?
Y'all on day 15. So you saying 13 of those days you had to, I mean, so let's be honest. Now that ain't even something that's realistic.
It's not.
It's not realistic.
It's not.
He was doing that. It's something sick about that to me.
And that's what I keep saying to myself. Like he's mentally ill. Something happened to him. He's sick in the head. Like something's wrong with him. And she said the key thing, like, I don't understand. I've never had sex with somebody, and this is me talking, not her. But what she said was this: I've never had sex with somebody I wasn't attracted to. I've never had sex with nobody I wasn't attracted to. Period.
Right. And in some type of way.
Yeah, some type of way. So it's like, and then he was like, I tried to do that to get closer. No, you didn't. She got a nice shape, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen this show, but Paige got a great shape.
Yes,
that's why he did it. Yeah, that's why he did it.
Very shapely. He just like, I'm gonna hit that, and I
got to at least hit it. That's what he was thinking. I got to at least hit it once. This is my wife, so I'm at least hit it. Yeah, man, he is bogus as hell. I hate him, man.
He is. I mean, so I was like uncomfortable with the situation, like when they all sat down to have the conversation.
With his ex-fiance?
With his ex-fiance. I mean, it was like at first it seemed like she was open to the conversation, and then it was like she kind of shut off and was making weird faces and stuff. You know, I'm like,
it was cringeworthy TV. It definitely was.
I think that she was finding out some things that may have been different from the narrative that he gave her.
That's why, and I figured that's why they like she had to tell him like, shut up, like, oh, you're not gonna talk, like, okay, of course not, because everything you said to me was a lie. Like I'm seeing for myself that this girl ain't nothing like you said, and then she dropped the bomb on him when she said about that sex. Like I thought I was pregnant too. She like, wait a minute. Now you told me you was pregnant.
Back on like,
real talk. From who? She said, from who? Chris? He's sitting there like
my husband.
Yeah. He's sitting like a dummy.
Did I nail that reenactment?
Hey, you did. You sound just like
from my man. I thought he was.
Right. This is my husband, fam. Like, okay.
You know, for me, it feels like that they match them on purpose. Like the experts and all of the things that they have to go through in order to get to that stage where they are eligible to be on the show, you know, as permanent people. How did they not catch that he was just a complete narcissist? That's what I don't.
And that's what it is. He's a complete narcissist and a liar. That's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
Maybe because he hid behind that God veil and he used to be a reverend and all this, a minister or whatever, and all that stuff. Maybe that's what like fooled them. Honestly, that might have what's fooled them.
Yeah. I didn't even like how he was sitting there with his pastor and his friends, or they were both his friends. And he was being so disrespectful. I'm like, how dismissive is it for you to just be like this? Like we talking and I just be like,
man, I thought the friend pastor was going to say something like, hey man, put that damn phone down. I'm talking to you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over this. No, you can be over it all you want. But you finna catch this real talk from from us, nigga.
From your friend, right? And you know what? All of the friends I felt like on the show were super honest with them. You know, the Haley girl's the one that's getting on my nerves. Child, let me take a drink for her man from the 80s. Okay, this is for the 80s.
Real talk. Take a sip for the 80s, man. I said that too. I mess with Jake. I'm like, damn, man.
I feel like he's such a nice guy, and everybody has some weird shit that they like. We all have weird stuff that we get into from time to time.
Right.
That if other people knew it about us, they would look at us differently. And we, if you at your house, he should be able to have a piece. If he want to have a room that's all neon, allow your man to have his piece.
What's wrong with that? Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm like, what? Haley is she's just a prude. She's just she ain't. She's
stiff. But let me tell you what I think about that though. For real, Daws, she is not. They had sex and it was whack. I honestly believe
that's exactly what.
She like, I'm stuck with him.
But you know what?
Second eggs. Like
I don't see no spark between them anyway. Like out of all the couples, I didn't see them really. I'm like, I wouldn't pay to see that porn. I wouldn't.
Right, because all you gonna do, they gonna be sitting there reading Dr. Seuss books.
Jacob gonna be playing 80s music and shit.
It's too much. But you know, beyond that though, what's your hated for the week?
You know what? It's funny you said that. So this segued into my hated. My hated was how Chris is on this show. I don't like Chris at all. If I met him in real life, because he's from Chicago, I might have some words for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to do because he was just on the TV show. But this is real life, man. You playing with somebody's heart. I hate that. I don't like people's heart being played with. I don't like that at all.
Right. That's right. That's somebody got to say it. It's just like, you know, if you got people around you that's letting you do fool stuff,
yeah,
they're not really your people because they're not looking out for your best interest and how you need to look for whatever it is that you do. Like, he's a business owner. And, you know, he has franchises, I believe, in Atlanta. Don't quote me. He is an entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah. He got his stuff together. Yeah,
he got it together. But it's just like, you don't have to be a pompous butthole in order to, you know, be successful and do all of that. That's
exactly what he is. An arrogant, pompous butthole. Yep.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. But, you know, so that was, I think those were some solid hated for real. It's too much going on, you know. But my second hated for the night is these carjackings.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
There's two stories that stuck out to me this week because unfortunately there's so many of them that it's hard to keep up with the stories. But it was the one where I believe it was somewhere off of Stony Island.
Okay.
I'm sorry I don't have the facts, y'all, but y'all just go with me because it's ridiculous. They took off in the car. The mom was inside and she left her two children in the back of the car with the car running. Don't do that.
Ever. Wow. Not to just hop it. It's Chicago, y'all. This is Chicago.
You're on Stony Island. You should lock your doors. No shade. You should lock your doors anywhere. We don't live in Canada. That's for real.
Real talk.
They pulled off. Luckily, you know, they went. I guess, you know, she did get the car back. She got the babies back. Everybody was in good condition, but it's upsetting. It's totally upsetting. And then the second one was this lady. So she's doing the ride share. And she picks up two girls, Daws, and one of them starts choking her out. Mind you, she's on oxygen doing these things. So they carjacked her, but they choked her out first.
What?
And they took her car. And she, you know, had to basically beg them to at least give her oxygen supply. Because they were take out that too. Yes.
Is that what they were choking her out with, like the cord from the oxygen tank?
They didn't say if she was being choked out by that or if she was being choked out by something else, but she did get choked out by one of the young ladies in the back seat.
And these are young ladies.
They were about to take her car and take her supply of oxygen, and she had to beg them in order to get that before they took off with her car.
That's a damn shame.
Old.
14?
14 years old. And not only that, Daws, she was responsible for 3 other carjackings that took place in that area.
What kind of crap is going on with Shorty?
14 years old.
She need counseling, a good butt whooping, and jail time so she can think about what she been doing. Terrorizing folks at 14.
This time. She got away, not got away, but she wasn't, criminally charged for the other ones, or it was still in process. She was basically out kind of like, you got one strike, chick. You gotta get it together. And of course she went and struck again for her fourth thing.
What a fool.
It's disheartening because, we know as Black people that people that are forced to do those things, they live a different life.
They do. It's a whole different code.
It's based on survival. There's different things, we have gangs and all types of stuff that are, really a part of that. So something has to be done. I don't know if they need to step it up as far as how they're charging those people.
That's what needs to happen. With not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but with serious crimes like that, I think you need to try them as adults. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. They're not getting tried as adults. If you try a 14-year-old put in that real prison with them grown women, I bet you she gonna snap to reality real quick.
Immediately. Oh, y'all, Miss T with Tia Chanel is backstage.
What up, T? Let's go, Tia.
She's looking good too. I see her. She's looking out with her honey blind.
She said she looking spicy. She looking spicy today.
She looking spicy.
You looking good too, G. Hey, you looking good too. Real talk.
We looking fine. We Black excellence over here. It's everything going on. So I'm happy. I'm just happy. I'm happy. So I'm gonna get into the love it. What's your love it for the week?
Honestly, mine is kind of selfish. I love the fact that Zach LaVine made the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? For the Bulls. You know, he gonna represent the Bulls in the All-Star game this year, man.
Okay.
First time we had an All-Star since Jimmy Butler in like 2017. So, you know, that's my level. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. You know what?
Yeah,
Anybody that's stepping it up and moving up wherever you are. Okay.
Yep. What's yours?
Ooh, mine's is so y'all know I like Janet Jackson, right?
You
I
do.
love her. Yeah, she's got a documentary that's coming out on Lifetime and A&E.
Okay.
I'm really excited to hear, you know, I love like the celebrities and music artists and everybody that I love when you can kind of get a glimpse of where they were at or what they were going through during that time. And Janet Jackson is a very private person. So I'm really excited to hear what she's got going on.
Is she going to be talking like this? Like, you know, hi, Janet?
She could whisper or do whatever she wants to do.
It's like you just love her. You okay?
Have you heard of ASMR? Like that stuff where like people like to listen to sounds?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something, but needless to say, Janet Jackson will be perfect for that because do you know that people like to go and listen to other people whisper?
What?
Yeah, I was freaked out about it too. I was like, "What is?" I was watching Ridiculousness and I saw it on there. I'm like,
I wonder if that's what prompted the Yin Yang Twins to make that whisper song.
wait till you see my.
We go, everybody in the club like, wait till you see my.
Do you remember when they would bleep it out? They'd be like, wait till you see my owl.
Yeah. I sure did. It was an owl.
Right then the girl I'm on there, wait till you see my owl.
I forgot about that. That's funny.
I'm over it. I could definitely talk to you about some edits that they did on the radio. And I'm like, oh wait, my favorite one is "Don't You Hate Them?" Oh, line roof. I'm like, girl,
what? Oh, hey, you clowning now. That's funny.
It's too much. So no, but that wraps up I hate it and love it. I want to go ahead and bring Miss Tia Chanel on right now.
What else, sis?
She is here with us. Hold on. Give me a second, sis. Give me a second. Hey,
yes.
Hey, y'all forgot about the part in the whisper song when they be like, psst.
Oh, yes.
Why you get the hiss down perfectly?
My favorite thing to do is mimic music, with my voice. That's why I love doing that. Like I will mimic.
You know how to do the sirens and everything.
Oh, for real? Yeah, foolish. Y'all so silly.
T, what's going on, girl?
Girl, nothing much. Keeping my head above water.
I heard that.
Taking away when you can.
Temporary layoffs.
Good times. Easy credit and rip-offs.
Good times.
Girl, so look, you got to fill our cups up today. What's going on in the streets, girl?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the shade.
Okay.
So if you're following the Tea with Tia Chanel page, you know that Drea posted in her story that she wanted to be the new Diamond for Players Club reboot, and like she added Ice Cube or whatever. So Joseline Hernandez,
please,
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
What's her name?
Joseline Hernandez. She jumped right into the conversation on the Shade Room, talking about, accept the fact that she's not Joseline Hernandez Cabaret. Y'all know Joseline got a second season of her cabaret thing where she cuts out strippers and make money to do it.
And beat them up.
Must be nice.
She fight them.
But of course, Lisa Ray in true Auntie Lisa fashion.
Oh,
she goes and says, maybe y'all can be like the cubic zirconias or something. Diamond is Diamond.
Diamond is retired, baby. Diamond is retired, baby.
There's nothing wrong with a reboot. She's just like, but neither one of y'all. Like, period. I concur. I think that Joseline will be a perfect Trix. Or
yeah.
No, Tricks.
Maybe
She'd
right.
be Tricks.
Yeah, she's very
She would be a
intimidating.
great Ronnie.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, she would be. Ronnie
Yeah,
Ho
talking about
quotes.
you gonna give it to me. You know, she be having them long. I can't wipe my butt nails too. So
Girl, she be threatening them.
Exactly. Anywho, Drea, I think, would be a great bartender with like 2 lines.
Did you say a bartender?
You remember the bartender that was smoking and she was laughing at Dollar Bill when St. Louis came in and shot up? First of all,
I do.
Players Club is one of my favorite movies in the whole wide world. Know the movie by heart. It's not a game.
Right.
Classic. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, that would be perfect, you know, for them. Neither of them are. This sounds really bad. I'm sorry. Neither of them are like stars or actresses.
No, not at all.
They're like dancers.
Yeah, they just happen to be well known.
Dancers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're great dancers. They both have amazing bodies, beautiful women.
Right.
On the outside. But, you know, all the other stuff, I don't see it.
She said she was starting with the shade, y'all.
Well, yeah. And while we on the subject of shade, Matthew knows, ignorant ass, I had an outside baby face ass, cheating, controlling. I can't.
He's doing too much. He was doing too much.
So a YouTuber that does the lemonade stand, I love her. She the bomb. She basically interviewed him and she's just like, you know, Chloe and Halle fans kind of like compare Beyonce and Chloe, you know, a younger Beyonce or whatever.
Right.
And he goes, are they idiots? That's insulting. And I'm like, sir, okay, let's keep it 100. Okay.
Yeah.
I am a Beyonce fan, not a beehiver though. Y'all weird.
They do too much.
They weird as hell. Yeah, they weird as hell.
I'm not gonna go. However, I do like her music, especially the way that it's going now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all remember when Beyonce wasn't the best singer? She was just an entertainer. She was an amazing dancer, but Kelly could sing her under a table. Y'all remember when that happened? You remember when she started like getting into her own person and she started getting vocal lessons, and now she's a singer. Now she sings well. She could write, she could dance.
Yeah, she's very talented. Very talented.
Chloe is 22. Chloe can dance. Chloe can sing. Chloe can act. Let's go ahead and talk about it if we're gonna talk about it.
Is she the one that's
pissed when Beyonce?
Is she the one that's in the little the one that's in the Little Mermaid?
No, that's
Halle.
That's Halle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Chloe is the thick one that they made cry and pissed me off. Because
I remember you reported on that.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl, but she grown. She want to show a little, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Ain't no wrong with that. And it's always classy. It's never like, oh, nipple, you know, look at my
right. She is classy.
Fallopian tubes. She just, you know, do a couple of little, you know, pop ups, you know.
Yeah, she shake that thing. I'm like,
she do shake that thing. She do be shaking that thing.
Like, retweet.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole fool. So Matthew knows, like, why don't you start bringing that baby around the other side of the town, so some of that talent and stuff like that can rub off on them, because all you know how to do is control it and manage it. You can control and manage some talent. Now, one thing about it, you know what you're doing when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you was a good daddy when they was little kids. When they got older, they started realizing how you was doing their mama. So if we're gonna talk about people, you know, don't throw rocks in glass houses, bro.
Ever. Yeah, ever.
Right.
69 years old and got the nerve to be mean and surly on 50 Cent's internet. Grow up.
Not 50 Cent internet. Bye.
So boom, I was asked to go ahead and get a little timeline on what's going on with T.I. and Tiny. Here's what's happening.
Yes,
I don't know if they did it.
What is looking like, sis?
Real R. Kelly-ish. It's looking real, but with adults.
Right. Different ball game.
Apparently, it all started. I told y'all about Sabrina Peterson from Atlanta. She basically got came from nowhere with a weird post about how he held a gun to her head back in the day when she was beating up on his assistant, and everybody was like, I mean, big whoop is T.I.
Right.
Shake the room. Shake the room. He go to jail and shit. Like
Immediately.
we're not
Expeditiously.
Exactly. You hear me? So a whole fool. So when they basically treated her like, how you gonna say that he did this and you're a victim when you want your kids to be trained by him? I think you're lying. Something's a little weird here. You know? So she claimed that she had 11 victims in her DM that said that they drugged them and held them against their will and forced them into sexual acts.
Wow.
Okay. That sounds terrible. I'm really hoping that if there are real victims to this, that they get the justice that they're seeking. But it started with a message that you posted that is past the statute of limitations. Why didn't you round these hoes up? No offense. I'm calling y'all hoes.
Not
why
calling
didn't
them
you round
hoes.
these hoes up when he was first going to jail? Because then there was evidence of the drugs. You could have got a conviction. Like,
right.
It would have made a little more sense. They don't really convict men like that of doing stuff like that. Like, only R. Kelly, and that's because he was peeing on little girls on tapes, and we knew that it was happening.
Yeah,
and then they put out the documentary. So unless you're gonna get with the Me Too people and get you a surviving T.I. and Tiny, I'm ready to tell my story kind of situation going on. Okay, and make sure that the stories don't sound lit, because everything happened in LA, and Georgia, and Florida. So it sounds like we were having a really good time. I was using drugs, and I started feeling on Tiny's fake booty, and I liked her, and I liked it, and then you started feeling on mine, and we just did some stuff, and then I didn't get paid, and I didn't really like what happened. And
and I'm salty now.
Because that's what Sabrina was doing to start. Shakana even said it. But here's the kicker.
Yeah.
The person that picked up the case in Atlanta, his name is Tyrone. Don't trust a lawyer named Tyrone. I don't trust a preacher named Tyrone.
Tyrone Esquire.
Named Tyrone.
Right. No matter how fancy the last name is, it's like,
no, it's like Johnson or Jones or something like that. And he spelled Tyrone with an E. We don't.
Bye. Bye.
No, we're not from there. Wherever there is,
we ain't from.
So they put an indefinite pause on the show. Because they think they don't know what's going on. But since Tyrone picked up the case, 30 women have come forward.
Dang!
30 women?
Yeah, he was sticking and moving.
Child, I ain't got no word.
It sounds like a party. It sounds like it was at a party at this point. Because 30.
They was up in that juke. Yo, boy, juke.
I know for a fact that they have a lot of like weird ass swinger kind of parties. And what they do is, and I'm gonna tell you how I found out. I met a girl, she was my friend and my roommate, and she was like, we're going to a pool party. But we drove and parked at Kroger, and a bus came and got us.
Oh yeah.
Immediately I'm scared.
Oh yeah.
I took my blade. I'm from Chicago. So, there was that. They wanted to see our ID to let us get on. We get there, and there are people naked in this huge, beautiful mansion. Now, I did come up on $500 and one of them G2s that was real expensive back in the day, and a watch, and that watch was worth $400 too. So I came out great. Like, I let them know that I wasn't participating, and I just went in the rooms and racked up.
Child,
so there was that.
Oh, hell no.
Wait a minute.
Be a Chanel after dark, baby.
Wait a minute. You start thieving?
No, they let me.
Right, yeah. I'm like, it's
not in the room. Nobody was in the room. If I go in the room, it's dark and here I flip on the switch. It's a mirror right in front of what's under the bed, and I see a wad of money, a phone, and a watch.
So you was thieving.
I was in college. I had to pay my way to college. Be a big diamond? You want me to be a big diamond?
You will not be incriminating yourself on
the real Blueberry Radio. She's
incriminated herself.
Is that what
the
you're
statute
saying?
of limitations is over with now. She feels safe.
I was like 19. Like, I mean,
you're crazy.
That's wild as hell. Real time.
I ain't mad. So that's
it was a
so,
good time.
so you gonna keep us posted on what's going on with their case.
I will keep you guys posted on what's going on with that case. I am Tia Chanel everywhere. You can follow me, friend me,
Yes,
like
ma'am.
me, share me, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's happening.
I got my last on.
And she is wearing Majesty by TLC by Tia Chanel.
Nice.
They are on sale currently 2 for $15. I do make deliveries in the Chicagoland area, meaning that it can't be longer than a 30-minute drive from me.
Bye, y'all. And T Petty, because she will time that out.
I will.
She'll be like this.
This
This gonna take 29 minutes. No.
Nope. Other than that, y'all gonna have to meet me somewhere, and I'm not going to the west side. So there's that.
See, thank you so much for filling up our cup tonight. She crazy. Bye, boo.
Tell you, sis.
She's cracking me up. She
You're a fool on the real.
Always, forever cracking me up. I love it. I love it.
Dope.
So look, we're gonna take a brief break real quick, and we gotta pay some bills, y'all. We'll be right back. The Black Dollar Days initiative is officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Ask BlueJae is available for all your business needs. They offer website and social media management, business organization and preparation courses, project management, and you can even shop the Black Excellence collection. This features clothing, mugs, notebooks, and everything that you need. And if you use the code MECHI10, you can get 10% off at checkout. Make sure that you log on and check out Ask BlueJae and let them know the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. You know, I know people be hating commercial breaks, baby, but it's real in the field. Okay?
It's real. You got to pay them bills.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you all haven't already dropped those businesses, we want to go ahead and shout y'all out. I can have some business owners check in with me, but y'all didn't drop no businesses. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that? So we're going to get into our first What Would You Do? Daws, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this one is a little bit like serious. The next one is going to be a lot easier. Let's go.
Okay.
I was the victim of a workplace violence situation where I was threatened by a male coworker. It took some time, but he has since been let go of from the job. But now the climate at my job is extremely hostile. There are people going around saying I lied about the situation and that I provoked him, in which I didn't. There are cameras. I've been to my supervisor to tell him that the climate at my job is too hostile for me and that people are saying that I plotted to get this guy fired and it's messing with my mental state. But all he tells me is that I need to be the bigger person. What can I do? I'm so lost with this situation and so upset that I don't even want to go to work anymore. Please help.
Yeah, it might be time to find a new job, honestly.
Yeah, so this is the thing. So the reality of it is, that is the easy solution, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the easy solution. But see, this situation, I read it and I'm like, I got to bring Corporate Chronicles back.
Okay.
That's my podcast where I try to, give advice for especially people that look like us, for women and stuff, so that we can navigate within the corporate space, because it's hard.
No, real talk. You're right.
My advice to her, honestly, is that everybody has a boss. Your boss has a boss. So you need to be looking for the tree,
mm-hmm.
is superior, because if you feel that your instances are being ignored,
that's true. You're right.
You got to do something. I mean, I don't know. What advice would you give, Daws?
I'm glad you taught me off that ledge about just going, leaving the job and getting a new job, because you're right. Where's HR at? It might be time to go to HR. You know what I'm saying? For real, like we should be working. The chitter chatter about me and whatever happened with Buddy shouldn't even be happening. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be feeling like I can't go to work. So yeah, it's time to go to get HR involved or something.
Yeah, they need to be afraid.
Real talk. Yeah, personally. Yeah, like it needs to be a damn near notice. Like if anybody caught talking about this, you're gonna get fired. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. Yep.
Even, deal with all of that. But I mean, the biggest thing is that she needs to get it on paper that she's gone to him about this. So I hope that her communications have been via email. That is always the best thing that you could do for yourself in corporate is to put it on paper. Never allow.
BCC somebody or whatever you gotta do. Yeah.
Get somebody involved. If she needs to talk to HR and just be like, I'm willing to give it one more attempt to see if my supervisor will be able to assist, because this is the thing. We don't want to be a-holes to the people that we work with, but if they are in a role where they have to provide guidance or resources, if these are things that are happening, they have to be willing to step up to the plate.
Yes. Boss means be a boss.
Absolutely.
Real talk.
Absolutely. Yep. So, I mean, it's really unfortunate when I hear about situations like this, Yeah,
that's bad that she had to even go through that at work, man. That's bad.
You spend most of your time with your work family anyway. You're at work. If you work 40 plus hours a week, you are at work literally more than you're at your house.
Yes. I wonder how she was. I wonder how Buddy say it was provoked. Like, how did she provoke him? Like, what?
Or that she should be the bigger person. I mean, how can you be the bigger person if somebody it's workplace violence that we're dealing with?
Real violence. I bet you that was somebody she used to go to lunch with too. Like, he just took it too far, man. He just did too much.
Yeah. And especially, I do feel you on that, because there's people are saying that she provoked him. And I'm just like, okay, it might have been a situation. Y'all stop sleeping with y'all coworkers, okay? It doesn't.
Hello, that's one. That's hello. Don't shit where you eat. Don't shit where you eat.
Absolutely. And it's like, I don't want to say that that's her situation, but this is the thing. I think about it that with any male that I run into, you know what I'm saying, within the workspace, we have no type of affiliation with each other where it has to get that hostile.
Ever.
I will say that I have dated someone before where we worked at the same place. I was very young, but I learned then that exact thing that you said. I'm not engaging with you like that.
Nope.
You're doing too much.
And that's what happened with me. I learned at 17. You know what I'm saying? My first job, dealing with a chick, on the job. And I was like, oh no, I'll never do this again.
She went loco on your ass, didn't she?
And she did. She did. I mean, but I provoked that. I was dating somebody else too. So, and she saw it. So, like, all right, whatever. But
and it'd be hard. You got to keep it real, G. Like, I don't know, the dude that I was dating at the time, he was a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a girl that would come up there. He like, I just know her. She braided my hair and all that other stuff. Child, they was having sex and had a whole child. I said,
golly. And she coming to y'all job?
She was coming to, she would come up there. She knew that we were together, and she would act like she was just,
just like a friend or whatever.
A friend, and it's like, for me, I know if I'm dating somebody that they may have female friends outside of me. So I'm not an insecure person. You know what I'm saying?
That's scandalous though. Yeah, that's scandalous though. Yeah.
I was like, damn. I'm like, she pregnant. I'm like,
he double dipping like a mug. He double dipping like a mug.
Child, she was doing more than braiding the hair. Okay. but even then, though, I wasn't trying to get violent with her. I'm like, don't talk to me, G. Like, what you done just did was, now I'm finna show you the dudes that I was actually talking to. I was gonna right up here real quick.
Real talk.
Squad up. We up there. Look, it happened at White Castle.
Oh shit.
It did. So I'm like,
White Castle?
Pull up on me. I still had to work. I think I worked with that dude for like maybe a year and a half after the incident took place and all that other stuff. So it was like, this my son. Da, 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 da. I'm like, do you think I give a I'm glad he got 10 fingers, 10 toes. I'm happy for y'all. It was a healthy, delivery, but I don't want to hear about this shit.
You was talking to Chris. You was talking to Chris from
He was so a narcissist. That was my first encounter of dating a narcissist for real.
That's the worst.
And those are usually the ones that'll get a little violent with you. They want to shake your ass up. You like, excuse me. But getting back to the young lady that needed some help with she said going down at the castle. Child, yes, it was.
Which White Castle was it?
Homewood.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You know that area.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, that's what it used to be cracking after like parties and shit. I already know.
I was in there flipping the burgers, going home smelling like onions and shit. I was like, okay. But yeah, no, she definitely filed a complaint with what is it, the EEOC?
Yeah, EEOC. Yep.
Yeah. You know, depending on the company, the Better Business Bureau, like, you know what I'm saying? Start getting the word out there or whatever the case is. And that way you can cover yourself. Sue them.
Real talk. Sue them.
Build up a credible enough case that is just like you've been having to deal with some BS, child. And then you could take advantage of the $400 extra that they giving on the unemployment, baby. They I'm for real. Because this is the thing. After she done been through some stuff like that, Shorty is going to need some time before she go into a new workplace.
No job. Yeah, real talk. Yeah.
I think she's going to have a little PTSD from that position. I would.
Yeah, real talk. I would too. That's crazy, man.
It's too much. So, yeah, that was.
And you guys need to goddamn check y'all hormones and check y'all emotions, man. Please don't let nothing interfere with your job, man. Like if you're dealing with somebody at your job, just separate state and religion, man. You know what I'm saying? Separate government. You know what I'm saying? You got to separate that. Keep the emotions out.
I want to get into a little dance break, so I'm gonna play one of my favorite songs that's got all my faves.
You know what I'm saying?
Gino Pacino.
I love this song. It's deep for me.
Hey, real talk, I love it too. Like this my joint.
Check my account today, right?
He was talking mad shit at the beginning.
Wasn't he? Hey, so we did the video shoot. And like we heard the beginning of it. Like, so we never heard the beginning of him talking. And we was like, damn, nigga, we gonna celebrate your toast? Like, Toast, your celebrate? Like,
what about us?
We on the song with you.
Hilarious. I think I wore this song out too. They was like,
you play this one more time, MzMetchi. If you play it,
I'm gonna do it one more time for my people.
Shout out to Gino, man. Shout out to Pacino. Season 2 is out, y'all. Y'all gotta check that out. All streaming sites, man.
Period. I'm just playing y'all a throwback Thursday. Period. But they got the new. I got the new too. I just
real talk. No, it is Thursday. You're right. It is throwback Thursday. Good looking.
Y'all stuff be smacking. I'm like, they got just the right amount of bass.
That's some good engineers.
We have to definitely represent for y'all though. No,
good looking.
Turn this down for a second. Dedication. So Chise was the first artist to come on when I was on my radio Chicago for the Blueprint Radio. Y'all, nobody would rock with me. Like no artist was rocking with me. And they shared it up. They came on the show. They brought Gino Pacino the first time. He came back. They came back several times. Like every project that they've done, they've come on the show. And I appreciate you for real, bro.
Man, we love you for real, sis. Because you gave us a platform. That's love. Thank you.
Yeah,
we jumped at a chance.
It was difficult. I'm like, man, and then it's like y'all brought such quality music that I was able to play on the show too. You know,
love. Thank you. Yeah, we was like, shit. Billy was like, man, MzMetchi got a show. She was say less. Let's go. We going.
And you know what? That's one thing I say about SIU. I don't care. Anytime I ran into any of my people that I knew or came into some type of contact with, we look out for each other.
Yes.
That city brought together a lot of connections. It's people I don't even talk to like that on the level that I did when I was there, but we still look out for each other.
Oh, yes. It's
like, you good? Y'all good over there?
That's what I love about Carbondale, man. That was dope. You're right. Right. We became family, man. That's why we say Saluki strong, Saluki family, for real.
Absolutely. Everybody
on the real.
This and above is those are my songs.
You be saying it too about above. Thank you. That's love.
Where we at right now is high above the ground. Okay, no, y'all make sure that y'all go and follow Chise up for real, like on all platforms.
Please do.
All platforms. Let's get into our what would you do number 2.
All right.
Would you allow your partner to take a 2-week break from you and the relationship with no communication between you two at all? I feel slighted, sad, angry, and hurt that he told me that he wants a break because he has a lot going on in his life. Well, I do too, and I feel like I should be included. I'm not running away because my life is chaotic and shitty. Wow. I feel like that he shouldn't either. Am I overreacting? Should I just completely break it off with him? I'll let you lead with this one.
That 2-week break right now that he needs is BS. If he really loves you and wants you in his life, young lady, he will look to you first to help his ass out.
Right. Because
that's the first thing we run to is, we got some shit going on. So emotionally, I want to be straight, right? So I'm going to run to my significant other. 2 weeks without communication? Nah. He has another girlfriend. That's what he has.
On vacation with his girl to the Dominican Republic.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's on vacation with somebody else and don't want to be bothered, saying don't blow my phone up because that's my real girlfriend and you my fake girlfriend. That's that. That's it.
Whitney said these people need therapy. I couldn't agree more.
Real talk.
And it's like if you feel like your life is chaotic and shitty, he might be the cause of those feelings.
Hello. Get rid of his ass. Should you leave? Yes. 2 weeks without communication? Just get out of there.
Like for me, it's be real hard to read women needing advice about things where it's just like if they honestly knew their worth, they will walk away in an instant. You know, but I can speak to when I was much younger and a little bit unsure of myself, that did I allow some situations that should have expired to kind of have a little bit of an extended deadline? Absolutely.
Right.
I allowed some people to, stay longer than what they deserved. You know what I'm saying? But it was like once I finally was able to tap into who I was and what I needed and what I desired and what I deserved.
Yes.
The game changed. I'm just like, I will drop you in a heartbeat. Like, do you know that I will be done?
Yes, real talk.
These people must not feel real good about themselves. Like, because my whole thing is he's my husband now, but when he was my boyfriend, I told Anthony, I said, look, I don't do shit in the gray area.
Nice.
So you either going to be my man, we going to be friends. We going to, there needs to be some type of exclusive stuff going on between us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, if you're mad at me, we can separate for a little bit, but it ain't gonna be no not communicating. Like if you leave me for a few days, you're gonna be mad when you come back.
On the real. Locks might be changed, all type of shit.
He did it to me one time, and we can laugh about it now. It's coming up on 10 years, but that first year was rocky as hell. I'm just like, oh, you an onion, baby, and we only on the second layer. But he didn't, oh my gosh, Daws, he went probably like 5 or 6 days without communication after the last communication being like, I'm gonna call you back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so,
wow.
Like, I didn't hear nothing. I hit him up because I'm like, I like him. I'm like, he all, light skinned or whatever. So I like him. But, he just did not say nothing back to me. And then all of a sudden he just calls. And I'm like, do you know that I was almost over this situation?
That's crazy.
You don't get a chance to do that to me. I said, let me tell you, I was like, that was your first and only thing. I preach to people that when you're in a newer relationship, sometimes you don't know that you crossed over certain boundaries until you crossed it. You get what I'm saying? So he may not have known that, like, okay, take it a few days, it should be common sense. But if he didn't know it at that time, I had to establish with him that that's a firm boundary.
That's real.
It sounds like, oh, girl need to do the same. I'm like, you don't get to take a break from me. That's not an option.
Nope. Not no 2 weeks. 2 weeks? I wonder how old she is.
It doesn't say an age.
Okay.
It doesn't say
young. And she might be young. And they had these experiences like this, man. But that's 2 weeks. No, I mean, it's over with. It's done. It's over with.
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
I just, what? We the prize. No shade to men. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that is. Y'all are.
We are the prize. Anything that, good women, because it is some crappy women just like it's crappy men. But, good women, it's like if you get you one, watch how your life change.
Yep. I'm a testament to that shit. You're right. You
love your girlfriend. She's not on here no more. But what? with the one of the last appearances that you did, it still wasn't public yet, but I could tell that there was something different. You know, we didn't get a chance to talk. You came on Fluent Radio, and I think that you all went public with your relationship a little bit after that.
Yep.
But I knew when I saw you, I said, he's got somebody in his life.
That's funny. Everybody's like, man, you seem more happy. I'm like, what you talking about?
Yeah. Dudes glow too.
Yeah.
You can tell when they got a good woman. They, you know what I'm saying? They dress different. They got on different colognes and shit. They like this. Do you want to go meet for sushi, or you know what you want to do? They whole palette then change. When you get you a good thing, there is nothing in you that's gonna want to take 2 weeks away from them without communication. It's just like, if you care about me, you should want to know if I made it home. They carjacking women right now.
Yep. And every day. That's funny you said that, because every day, I just did it right now while we was on air. My girl TSA, so she goes to work at like night, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I said, hey, every day, be safe, baby. Going to and coming home. You know what I'm saying? Going to work and coming home.
Absolutely.
Every day. I don't know if she get tired of that. I don't know if she be like, oh, this shit corny, but she ain't never said shit, and I'm gonna keep doing it because I really want her to be safe.
Yeah. My husband calls me every night from work. Every night. You know, even when he's there, and we'll talk for a little bit. Sometimes it ranges from a 10-minute conversation. I'll be tired. I'm like, shit, I'm going to bed. You know what I'm saying? It might be that, or, you know, we'll be on the phone for an hour or so. But, you know, when we're apart from each other, we run past each other throughout the week. So we only have the weekends, and then Tuesday and Friday was just like, pew, pew. Yeah. So we have to keep that communication going. And I feel like it's weak as hell if anybody feels like they don't have to communicate with their significant other, or they want to take that time. Like, what did you? I don't think she did anything that would have induced that type of response. No,
he got another girlfriend. That's all it is. He don't want to be with her. Yeah, he don't want to be with her.
These dudes weak.
Weak as hell. There's too many Chris's out here in the world.
Now talk about it. You know, I think that's it for that. What would you do? I'm gonna get it real quickly into our lavish look of the week. Superstar.
No, put them on, girl. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Do you see me?
Looking spicy. Yes, sir.
This is our lavish look of the week. Okay, so you can go ahead and shop with me at MzMetchi.com. You know, check me out. I do voiceovers, bookings, all of that stuff, and you can shop for the flyest shades.
Yeah, those
for
are
the
dope.
Spring and summer. Daws, you know, so Cognac Classic is going to be one of my male models, and I want you to be one of the male models too.
Okay, all right. What I'm modeling? What I'm doing?
I'm gonna send you something exclusively for you all to you know, because I just feel like you gotta have cool dudes like y'all that's gonna get the guys to buy the shades, because I'm expanding to a men's collection as well.
Dope. Okay, dope. I'm with you on that.
I'm excited. So yes, I got some stuff coming for y'all. But that was Superstar, y'all. That's available right now at MzMetchi.com/shop. So make sure that y'all go ahead and shop with me.
Yeah, I like them. I think I might get something for my sister right quick. That was nice.
She gonna be looking good.
Oh yeah, she loves shades like that too. Yeah. She gonna love them.
Absolutely. Well, y'all, our topic for tonight is victim shaming. Okay. I did want T to kind of touch a little bit and kind of update us on the T.I. and Tiny thing, because I wanted, you know, I like to take the things that we hear that's going on kind of around us, current events or what have you, and really pull out some of the things that I see kind of happening surrounding that. And since the story broke, when I click on the stories online, I definitely, you know, I look at the comments. I would like to see what other people are thinking and how they're chiming in on that topic. And it's unfortunate because I see a lot of victim shaming that's going on in like the comments where they're talking about the ladies that have come forward. And, you know, I want to read the definition of victim shaming.
Please.
Victim shaming occurs when the victim of a crime or any wrongful act is held entirely or partially at fault for the harm that befell them. The study of victimology seeks to mitigate the prejudice against victims and the perception that victims are in any way responsible for the actions of their offenders. So there's actually like, you know, a thing that they're doing to try to kind of curb some of these things that happen.
Okay.
For me, I feel like that whenever I hear something really awful happening, why do we immediately jump down the throat of the person that it happened to?
I can't stand that. I don't understand it either. I don't understand it.
before we got on air, Dawes and I were talking about, even with the R. Kelly situation, how, when they were telling their stories, the women were much older, but they were young during the time that a lot of the incidents allegedly took place.
Right.
The first thing that they did was jump down their throats. you know,
they know what they were doing. These little girls know what they. No.
And it's just like, for that to be the first mindset, it's mind-boggling.
Yep. Something's off.
And I just, and then it's, even when it comes to like, things like rape and things of that sort, I see it all the time. There's never been a time that someone has said, hey, something really tragic like rape happened to me or whatever, without seeing at least some type of commentary.
Yep.
Blaming them.
Yep.
What did you wear?
Yep.
What did you say? Where were you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do any of these things factor into that?
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's a crazy mentality of Americans. I don't understand it either.
It is. How do you feel, Daws, when you see some of it that's, kind of going on around you?
And like you said, we hinted on that R. Kelly stuff when we talking about the T.I. and Tiny. As a man, I hate it because the men are held accountable for their actions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, these women, I don't care what she was wearing. I've seen the most scantily clad women ever in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not going around groping them or touching them. I don't have to. It's something sick within these people that's making them do that. And to blame the victims, that's like again, accountability. I'm big with that. You know that, MzMetchi. I'm big.
You are.
Yeah, and that's not, you're not holding these people accountable, man. That's like pacifying the behavior, man. And that's sick. So that means you're sick in the head. To me, that means you sick in the head for doing that. These are victims.
Right.
Victims. Now, if they got killed in the act, you wouldn't be like, oh man, I wonder what she did to get killed. Yeah, I wonder, you know what I'm saying? But because it might be just rape. No, it's not no just. Rape is bad, man. Yeah. This bullshit is bad. Like, that's crazy.
It is, and it's just like it's almost as if it has to go to a place where this person is completely harmed,
right,
and can't say anything or can't come back from that incident in order for it to be believable. And it's just like, no, there are things that happen, that while it may not go to a certain level, it does not mean that it's not a violation.
Right, right. Don't diminish the act by saying because it didn't get to that level. Right, you're right.
And this is the thing, I have to be honest, in talking about this, because I just try to be as transparent. When I did read some of the responses that the lady Stacy, whatever her name was, whatever the lady name was, that kind of brought these people forward. I saw some of the stories that were on there, and some of the ladies did say that they went back multiple times. Now, this is the thing. You can have your concerns and questions when there are incidences like this, but there's a way of how you say things. So yes, am I confused that if you felt like you were violated, or if you woke up the next day and you was just like, what the hell happened to me? I do have some questions as far as, related to, okay, you know what I'm saying? What was going on during that time that prompted you to go back? I'm very much so a type of person to get to the root of things. So instead of asking real, or just saying something ignorant, like, well, you went back, that was stupid as hell, and all this other stuff, like how people do, right? Victims of stuff like this. It's just like, okay, was there a progression? Did something happen to you, not happen the first time, and when you went back, I got detailed questions, and I think that it's okay. It's about how you say things.
Yes, tact is major. Yes,
absolutely. So it's just like, if I was someone that was talking to, a victim that had gone back repeatedly, I want to know what was your mindset emotionally and mentally.
And I think you heal. I think you heal.
That you felt right.
No, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah,
it's just.
I think it was a progression. I think what you just said. It had to have been a progression. It had to have been like you said, some things didn't happen the first time, or even the second time, that make you say, I'm gonna keep going back. It was cool. All right, that was cool. That was straight. And I'm hanging out with T.I. and Tiny. First of all, I'm hanging out with T.I. and Tiny.
Yeah.
Some people get like enamored by celebrities like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it might have happened the third or the fourth night.
I have questions rather than immediately jumping to shaming them for what has happened. Because this is the thing. I mean, unless you've ever been, sexually assaulted, you don't know, you know, and it's like I can recall that, you know, when it happened to me, unfortunately, it did happen in college. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely, the first thing that when I, you know, I didn't share it with everyone, but when I did share, you know, with certain people, they was just like, well, they immediately went to asking me questions about like
what you do? What did you do?
And I was just like,
nigga, what?
But you know me, you know that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, first off, this is not the response that I was looking for. Like, I'm looking for some support. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't never been no thought or trying to be on no dumb shit, like getting drunk and just you ain't never been on no crazy shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just like this. I was like, that's not something that I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fact that you even asking me that, I'm super uncomfortable about continuing to talk about this.
Because
you know, and it's just that's why people don't say nothing.
No, real talk. Because you told somebody that you thought it was a safe place for me to talk to you about this, and you're gonna console me, you're gonna understand me, and then to have that response, like, what the? Anyway, all right, I'm done. Say less.
Don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, we have to, you know, watch how we're responding to things that are going on, because people, you know, can feel shamed enough to hide the things that they've experienced or that they've gone through. And, you know, if those that speak out are very courageous, you know what I'm saying? Very courageous, that are just like this. Hey, this is the person that did this, whatever, you know. People have the tendency to lie as well. So all that we can do is that if someone shares something so vulnerable like that, I like to think that we can give them the benefit of the doubt that they're not lying about it.
No, real talk. Real talk. So like you said, so I was assaulted, but I was a kid. My babysitter's niece, who was 10 years older than me. So I was like 6 years old. She was 16. So it's like, what kind of sicko are you, first of all? Right. And when I told my mom, you know how as parents, you be like, your parents tell you, if someone touching your no spot, let me know. You know. So when I told my mom, she was just like, are you sure? And I'm like, am I sure? I grab my own thing to go pee, right? So when someone comes behind me and grab my own thing and then puts it in their mouth, I know what that is. Like somebody fuck with me. My mom was like, she did what? I said, yeah, mama. And all my mom did,
like she did that to me. Like this is
she did that to me. Like, why would I make that up out the blue? Like my mom was like, man, and she really felt like, well, maybe like I was lying, but taking me back to the house the next day to drop me off, I started crying like a baby. Like I started bawling. I don't want to go here, Mom. I'm sorry. She was like, oh, you were serious. I'm like, yes, man. I don't want to come back. I don't want to go to this.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm sorry that happened to you, you know, and
I'm sorry it happened to you too, dead ass.
For, you know, being open and sharing that, you know, I mean, like for me, the person that when it happened, you know, this was someone that I thought that was a friend. I had fellowship with them before and everything. And I'm just like this. I'm like, how can you do something like this? You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's devastating. And to have an experience like that and then to have it be questioned.
That's even more devastating. That just adds on to the bullshit.
It really be like this, like, what the hell is going on around here? Like, why don't you, you know, believe me? And the crazy part, you know, when I did, you know, after it happened, I came home, you know, it was like right before we got ready to go for like summer break. And I told my mom, she immediately was just like this. You know, like, oh my gosh, it was never like a reaction like, well, girl, what was going on? Or was y'all drinking? And It was none of that. It was just like pure, like, okay, are you okay? You know what I'm saying?
Love. Like, that's love.
That should be the first question that's asked when somebody comes and tells you that. Who goes around making up shit like that?
I was raped. What? Who would say that? Yeah, real talk.
I mean, we've seen Lifetime movies. Now, let's keep it real, okay? We have seen some things where people have said some things that are negative. We are let tonight's focus be on those that actually experience something, okay? Because we do have to separate it with anything. Somebody can lie and say that they rich and they poor as hell.
Hell yeah. Posting all type of shit. Written out private jets to take pictures in. All type of shit. Yeah, real talk. You're right.
People walk around every day with sicknesses and won't even tell their loved ones. That's a form of lying too.
That's a form of lying. You ain't lying.
So everybody does it. Tonight, we are focused on real victims.
Yes.
That have really, really been through something and had an experience that was very tumultuous for them.
Yes.
It's real. And I think that we have to work with other people and listen and give people more grace than what we give them.
I got a question for you. I'm sorry. If it's too personal, you don't have to answer it.
I'm okay.
Okay. After that, did you talk to him? Did you talk to the person?
No.
You didn't have no more words with him?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I was getting ready to ask, like, did he try to deny it, or did he say, like, oh, I was drunk, or?
It was really bad because, it was like a group of people. So when it happened, it was definitely denied. It's like, she crazy, she wanted this. And I'm like, no, I didn't,
You're right.
It was really, really bad because it was like that whole, like, kind of group of people. It kind of disbanded after that because it was like some people that believed, some people that didn't. But it was like, for me, I didn't give a damn about what they said because I'm like, I know what happened. You don't know somebody's true like intention as far as with things, or how they feel in those moments unless they express that to you. So, in his mind, it may have been one thing, but I can say that from my
perspective, you didn't want it, right? From your perspective, you ain't want it.
Yeah, I was like, no, I was like, absolutely not. This is not something that I'm down with. And I mean, it's like, for me, Daws, I actually like to think about things and take things to like a deeper, level as far as when I think about myself, when I think and reflect on other situations that people may share with me in confidence.
Yeah.
Let's get down to the root of the issue. So it's like, why did you feel so empowered that you could try to take advantage of me? What is your issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type. I honestly should have went to school to be a psychologist. Like, for real.
You get in depth. Yeah.
I'm just like this. I'm just like, what will cause you to do that? Something's just so barbaric like that. And even with your situation, it's just like, what the hell was on that girl's mind or not on her mind?
As a 16-year-old, what kind of shit was she on?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And, and I'm sorry if we're talking about something and it may be a little bit triggering, to anyone that's
watching. Might be uncomfortable.
Let you all know that we're just talking from a real place and everyone has a different experience. And it's really about respecting those experiences and what you've been through and, being able to talk about things without it being such a taboo on it.
Yes. Embrace it. Yeah, embrace it and letting it out helps. It's therapy. It just talk about it sometime. Yeah, dead ass.
And we have to stop jumping in on the person that things have happened to. Now, there are some people that go around and they will play the victim about things that they probably shouldn't play the victim on.
True. Just for sympathy. Yeah, just for sympathy's sake. Yeah, dead ass. Yeah.
But, again, we are really speaking towards those people that have actually had situations that have gone on, whether if it's something that's public or private. Think about how many people suffer in silence. Like, Daws, I was watching a clip of this movie.
Yeah.
Girl in the basement.
Who?
Girl in the basement.
Okay.
On Lifetime. Check this out. Her 18th birthday, dad has her go downstairs into their basement cellar to help fix a door. She didn't know that she was helping him put the last finishing touches on the lock where he would lock her up for over 2 decades and impregnate her with 7 children. I think on the Lifetime show that they actually cut down the number of kids that was on there, but it was so disturbing I couldn't even watch the shit. But
this is real life. This is a real life story.
It's based on a real life story that happened back in the day. This guy, he locked his daughter in the basement. Now, mind you, the mother and the sibling was living upstairs. Locked the daughter in the basement. Repeatedly raped her and impregnated her and kept her locked up for.
Wait a minute. They never wondered where the daughter at. They never wondered where their daughter was at.
Had the daughter write a letter that she ran off to another country and gave it to the police to get them off, and gave a copy to the mom so that she wouldn't ask no questions.
Oh, hell no. This man sick as hell.
The sickest. That's the story that it was based off of. She only got out of captivity because her oldest daughter got sick. This is the real story. Because her daughter got sick and they took her to the hospital. And she was able to go out and, she said something then and he got locked up shortly afterwards. But
oh, no. I'm going to go back and find that. I got to see that. That's crazy. I got to watch that. That's crazy.
It was too, watch it on a day where you are like not going to be disturbed. Okay. That's a little bit too real. But
I'm watching the daytime too. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just ridiculous. And he, the little part that me and Anthony chimed in on, I said, what the hell are we watching?
Incest for 2 decades.
I said what? Yes, it's on Lifetime, Whitney. Whitney, it's on Lifetime. And read the real story of what happened. Read the real story.
The other T said she saw that shit. She's like, I saw that on Lifetime. She said she saw it too.
Yeah, it's
yeah, she said she saw it too.
Yeah, she definitely did. Girl in the basement.
Damn.
But yeah, no, I think that was a good conversation with, let's not do the victim shaming, y'all. Get all the facts, you know what I'm saying? Let these people be tried in court, all of that.
Oh, and to that point, I want to add this. Men, when a man gets raped, that's not cool. It's not a high five moment. It's not oh man, you got raped. It's not funny either.
Yeah.
Shit can happen psychologically to a man. You know what I'm saying? I might have been a sexual deviant or something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But through God's grace and my mental fortitude, I ain't crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God. But don't high five guys, all right?
Don't discredit that.
No, don't discredit that, man. That's story rape too. You know what I'm saying? Just because a teacher slept with your homeboy, that's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
You remember when was it Boosie that said he was gonna get his son get somebody to come and do some favors for him?
Yeah. His son was like how old? Like 14 or 16, 15? Was
very young. He was under 16. I was like, what the hell is going on right now? Like,
I let you know his ass suffered through some shit too. That's what happened.
Exactly. So, no, I just want to thank y'all for, just kind of tuning in and listening. Look, we got more personal than I think that we was gonna get, but you know what I'm saying? It's healthy. And I actually,
thank you for sharing, sis. Thank you for sharing, sis, for real.
No, I thank you for sharing too, because I've very lightly touched on it before, but this evening was the first thing. And crazy part about it is, Daws, I ended up, now mind you, we went to school downstate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ended up seeing dude at a train station up here. And I remember like freaking out, but I'm just like this. If his ass walk up again, bye. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. Come on if you want to. It's gonna be a bye situation. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Bye. So
did he see you? Did he see you?
He did. And the crazy part about it is I saw him twice. The first time he didn't know that it was me, but I knew that it was him. Some people you ain't gonna never forget no shit like that. You be like, I know your ass over there, you crunchy as hell. But the second time, this is the sad part. I don't even think that he genuinely remembered. Because when he saw me the second time, he was just like, you look so familiar. And I was just like, I don't know you. And back up.
Nigga, what?
Like I feel like I know you from somewhere. I was like, I don't know you.
Yeah, real talk. Get the hell away from my face.
Back up. Act up, you can get smacked up. That's what
Act up, you can get smacked up.
I'm not in college. I'm a grown ass woman. You can come through if you want to. I went to what is it? HBT security. I went to school for my shit for a reason. Run up and get done up. That's how it is as far as that's concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Michi, what's crazy is so I stayed like in the Hundreds in Roseland. There was a Target. There was a Target right here on 119th in Marshfield Plaza, right? So it's gone now. It's like been gone for like 3 years. I'm in there one day looking for a TV, and all of a sudden I see this little boy and this lady, and I went like, oh no. Again, mind you, the girl was 16 when it happened to me.
Right.
This a grown ass lady now with like a 10, 12-year-old son. And I said, oh shit. I know you. I walk up to her. I'm like, this your son? And she like, what the hell? It's like, sir, like, I don't know you. Like, what are you doing? Like, is this your son for what? I'm like, are you touching him like you touched me? And she said, what? In the middle of the store. Everybody turned around like, what the? I'm like, Joe, you remember me? She's like, nah. I said, look at my face. And I said the address that they stayed at back in the day. She said,
oh my gosh. Daws, oh my gosh.
Nigga, I had to. That was like, to me, that was like my closure. Like, I'm like, God, out of nowhere, you put me in this Target with this lady. Out of nowhere, I got to talk to her now. I got to say something.
You got to say
like, I'm so sorry. And I said, don't touch. I'm like, hey, little boy, if your mama touched you like she touched me, Tell the police.
Oh, the hell no. You brought the kids into it.
hey, you know I'm petty. So he probably went to the he went back to the parking lot. He was like, Mama, what's he talking about?
Who is this man? What is he speaking about?
Are you touching me like he touched him? What is he?
Right. It's, you know what? Oh my gosh. And it's just like, you know what? It's how brave of you. You know, I was scared. I was like, oh my God.
You was. You traumatized. Real talk. Like, you traumatized.
I immediately went back to that girl, you know,
in college. Yep.
In college, you know, even though I'm like, I'm grown now. I'm in my freaking 30s. And yeah, because it happened a couple years ago. I was still taking the train and I'm like, whoa.
Like, this bastard. Like, what are you doing here?
Yes. But no, you know what, y'all, it got real and personal. That was a great conversation.
It was.
You are the best, honestly.
Man, you too.
So, you know, I think this is a good place to close for our quote of the night.
Nice.
Decide what you want. Believe you can have it. Believe you deserve it. Believe that it's possible for you.
That's dope.
All you got to do is believe and make a decision to believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak for myself. You know, Daws, I see him working or whatever the case is. It's work.
It's work.
It's work to do things in the business realm and to develop personally.
Yes. Anything worth it is work. Real talk. It's going to take some hard work.
It is. But you know what? Believing in yourself is at the core of that, though.
It is. It sure is.
You can do it. What's your motivation and inspiration to keep going if you don't?
You're right. Because I'm pretty sure you've had disparaging words from people that you love. MzMetchi, I don't think you should do that. I don't know if that's for you. I don't know if, and you like, anyway, what?
Yeah.
Because you have many avenues that you're doing right now, not just the radio. Like, you have a lot of stuff, and that shit dope. And I know from doing music, people, man, yeah, you this age and you rapping still and you doing that. Yeah, because it's my passion. It's what I love. It's what I'm gonna do. I believe in me.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, they said y'all dope. I love y'all, Talina.
They said we had a dope show.
I love y'all. It's great. I mean, you know what? I'll be honest. I had a lot of people that said that I couldn't do it. And you know, I am not. I still have my connections with my, you know, my radio family, like my Radio Chicago. I love them. Fluent Radio. They are my business partners now. But it's like I switched my whole thing, and my people kept rocking with me because I'm like, I believe in me. I'm like, you gonna see me somewhere.
I heard that. Yes.
I don't need to be on the billboards. I'm trying to be on your television. You get what I'm saying?
I heard that. Yes, okay. You're gonna be there too. Yes.
Period. And I believe that I can. My one of my favorite quotes is she what is it? Shit.
You're so silly.
She believed she could, so she did.
I heard that.
And I'm for real. Y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna be on or WeTV. So y'all gonna be like, how did this hoe make it on there?
I'm gonna love that shit. Real talk. That's dope. Yes, you're a dope person. You're such a dope person.
Thank you. You know, I just try to bring it all together. I appreciate you for being my guest, you know, tonight and just, you know, hanging out with me.
Thank you for having me.
The conversation was dope. Like, honestly, this probably go down as one of my faves.
This is dope, right? High five.
So look, let them know where they can find you, so that they can connect, listen to Chise Up, get Real Talking Jeans, give it to them. Okay.
Real Talking Jeans, we're the group on Facebook, same name, Real Talking Jeans. We have a podcast that's on YouTube, Real Talking Jeans, and we are on Instagram, Real Talking Jeans. On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, you can find me at Daws Lotto, Daws aka Lotto, or you can go to Daws Lotto Chise Up on Instagram, and Chise Up at Chise Up on Instagram, and then we're on all the streaming sites. You want to hear any song? We're on YouTube too. Chise Up, CHISEUP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chise Up Apparel. ChiseUpApparel.com.
And I need to stop playing. Period.
Yeah, please. Play your shit. Come on, please.
I'm gonna order it right now. Period. That's you know, I want, before we get out of here, we have to thank our amazing sponsors. She said 5 at least. Yes. Absolutely.
Top 5 elite. Oh, nice, T.
But yes, and so shout out to Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, Ask BlueJae, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. Please make sure that you're following our sponsors. Again, we want to shout out T-Von Merch. That was our business of the week. And of course, Chise Up. That was our spotlight artist of the week. Okay.
Thank you, Meech.
Y'all know me. It's your girl, MzMetchi. You can follow me on all platforms at MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi. I know you see it. And make sure that you follow the Blueprint Media Company. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
That you follow the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter at the BP Media Co. If you're looking to advertise with us, make sure that you visit MzMetchi.com or the BPMediaCo.com. And before we leave, I got to shout out Fresh Start Academy. You all saw that commercial earlier while we were airing. They are with us. If you're looking for, talent management, photos, if you're a makeup artist, they are literally building a monumental team. They already got a monumental team, but they are doing their thing. So y'all make sure that y'all go and support Fresh Start Academy. Okay. It's been real.
It has been. It's been dope. It's been fun.
Yes. So we'll see y'all later, y'all. Bye.
I love you, sis.
Love you too.